And welcome to a snowy Monday. I'm Shelley Whitehead. Thanks so much for joining us right here on the Owatonna Today Show. You can find us 6 days a week right here on Charter Channel 8. If for some reason you can't join us on Charter Channel 8, you can always find us on YouTube or Blip TV. The nice thing is when you join us on Facebook and like us on Facebook, Leanne will upload the images of the recent program to your Facebook page. It makes it really easy to watch and see what's going on in your community. We want to thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to have great guests. We're going to be speaking with Teresa Anderson and take a peek at the Owatonna Figure Skating Club. We'd also like some ideas from you. If you have an idea of what you'd like to see right here on the Owatonna Today Show, feel free to send us an email at owatonnatoday@charter.net, or you can call Leanne Alt at 390-5751. Let us know what you would like to see right here on the show. We'll be back in just a moment with Teresa Anderson. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Jody Voisin with the staff at Fairview Animal Medical Center, your other family doctor. Fairview Animal Medical Center is a proud supporter of the Owatonna Today Show.
Juvenile fire setters is a big problem in the city of Owatonna. If you have any problems with juveniles or young adults setting fires within your homes or your community, please get in contact with the Owatonna Fire Department and we can help assist you with rectifying the problems with the juvenile fire setter. This is a public service information from the Owatonna Fire Department.
Hi, we're Mark and Becky Stevens of the Owatonna Pizza Ranch.
And we support the Owatonna Today Show.
This March, as part of Minnesota Food Share, we hope to raise $100,000 and/or pounds of food. Minnesota Food Share contributes additional money based on our local donations. In 2012, 3,671 individuals living in Steele County registered at the food shelf. By the end of 2012, the food shelf gave out 600,000 pounds of food. Thank you for your generosity. With your support, we are able to provide a resource in Steele County for our neighbors in need. No one in Steele County should go to bed hungry.
And we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. I would like to introduce you to Teresa Anderson. She is with the Owatonna Business Women. Good morning.
Hi, Shelley.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. You made it in okay with the snow and.
Gotta love Minnesota.
Yeah, I know. I actually love the snow. I'm happy when it's here. It's a pain in the neck to drive in, but I still really love it. Teresa, I would love it if you'd introduce for our audience yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we're going to talk about the Owatonna Business Women.
Okay. Well, my name is Teresa Anderson. I'm currently a business banker at Profinium Financial, and I am the president of Owatonna Business Women. We meet monthly here in Owatonna, the third Tuesday of every month, and it's an organization that I've belonged to for some time and feel very fortunate to join in a camaraderie of women. And we focus on personal development, professional development, and public policy awareness.
And this organization has been around for quite a while. It had a different name at one time, but it's still been a part of the community.
Yep, many people will recognize business and professional women, and sometime we redid our bylaws and our articles of organization. We're a nonprofit organization now known as Owatonna Business Women, and we have been celebrating the Woman of Achievement fundraiser, which is this Friday, since 1972.
And this is a great opportunity. There's so many things that are happening on Friday. So first of all, it is a fundraiser for your organization. Mm-hmm. What does your organization do that it needs to do the fundraising?
The primary focus of our fundraiser is to award scholarships to working women or women returning to the workforce, needing some continuing education. We also have scholarships for 2 high school women graduating this year. And then this year we've also added the addition of a GED scholarships to help young women who need to get that last step done. We have learned that many times people don't get that accomplished just because there is a small fee that's required to complete that. So it's really a fantastic event. We recognize someone as our Woman of Achievement in Steele County at the event. Last year's 2012 Woman of Achievement was Beth Svenby, and this year she will be returning as our keynote speaker.
Does that happen a lot of times where the Woman of Achievement from the year before will come back as the keynote speaker?
Every year, that's
Every
how we
year.
do it, yeah.
So that's part of the deal.
That's part of the deal.
And so what does that mean, Woman of the Year? What are you looking for? Well, first of all, who's nominated this year?
The nominations come from our community, and it includes any working woman that lives or works in Steele County. And we have a panel of judges that review the nominations and recognize someone that has been successful in their career, well balanced with their family, and also influenced women and others in our community, serving in many different ways.
And so do you have a list of who's been nominated this year?
This year's nominations are Gloria Callander. Many of our Owatonnans will recognize her. She goes by Corky. Katie Smith, Mary Overly Olson, Paula Rue, and our very own Sonia Harris.
And we've talked about that. A lot of times the people that do win this have name recognition, not because they're the popular kids, but because they're serving their community.
That's right. You know what, it really does. There's so many fantastic individuals in our community, but there are some that are remembered at this time when we're accepting nominations that contribute so much to families and businesses in our county.
So on Friday, what are some of the events that's going to happen? You, of course, have the awards for both the scholarships and for the Woman of the Year, but you have other events that are happening at the evening?
Well, our evening this year will be our first year that we'll be hosting the Women of Achievement event on Friday, and it will be at the Owatonna Country Club. Our event has really expanded and grown and very popular, so this year we're going to host it at the Owatonna Country Club. The social hour begins at 6:15. We have a silent auction, we have raffled items, and then we have some light hors d'oeuvres, and we have the program which begins at 7:30, and we will hear from some of the Owatonna Business Women, our MC, and then Beth Svenby will be our keynote speaker, and then we will recognize the nominees for the Woman of Achievement and our Pioneer Woman.
And explain Pioneer Woman.
That is someone in our community that has contributed for many years and has accomplished much, and you might consider that person more senior and experienced in our community involvement.
Who may not be working now, but through a lifetime has been really supporting the community.
Correct.
Yeah.
We find that many working women go on to contribute to our community so greatly in their retirement years.
They work almost more.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And so let's talk a little bit about last year's winner, Beth Svenby. She is the Woman of Achievement. What will she be speaking about this year, do you know?
She will speak to her accomplishments as a Woman of Achievement and the importance of women empowerment, personal growth, professional development, and contributing to the community.
Let's talk a little bit about the organization itself. Why is this so important? You've mentioned how when you came back to the community, you decided this is one of the first things that you wanted to join. Why does this have such a big impact on the women of the community?
It's a fantastic fellowship of women, personally and professionally. Our mantra is working women working together. So it's a really safe place. It's an opportunity to work with professional women, share opinions, ideas, and also from that we gain personal growth. At our monthly meetings, we usually have programming which can include personal growth and development to other professional development ideas and public awareness, political awareness issues.
So do you often have people come in who speak as guest speakers, or is this kind of an in-group?
We do both. We have speakers from within, and we also have people that come in from the community.
So if there's a woman, who can be qualified to be part of the organization?
Anyone is welcome to come and join us. We meet monthly, the third Tuesday of every month at the Owatonna Country Club at 11:30. We welcome anyone to come and join us for lunch. We usually start with a program or presentation, and then we have a formal meeting for our organization. We have about 50 women in our group here in Owatonna, and we have an affiliation with the Minnesota Business Women, so there is some great connection to our state and local women.
And so that's another way that you access those women who come in to speak is through the statewide organization.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the one thing that has been the most impactful for you? working with this organization? Because you're the president now, so you've worked your way up through the ranks.
Yep. Really, it's so important to extend that personal development and that opportunity to empower women to be confident as individuals and in our community, so both personally and professionally. But it's just a real comfortable and professional setting, and it's a really great group of gals.
Well, it sounds like it also gives people an opportunity to understand how to balance life, because you talk about when you are recognizing the woman of achievement, she's someone who balances not only business but home life as well.
Exactly.
And is that some of the issues that you do talk about when you have your monthly meetings, is how to balance those two things?
Oh yes, like at our next upcoming meeting, the focus is personal growth and development, and we have a professional organizer that is going to be coming in and giving us a presentation with opportunities on how we might become more organized in our homes and in our offices so that we can excel professionally.
So are you going to raffle off her services on Fridays?
That would be a fantastic idea. We do have a raffle, and we have lots of great prizes, and again, all of the funds that we raise this Friday will go to the event and to the scholarships that we'll be awarding.
So would you have some of the raffle items? Do you know what they are?
There's a couple of Nooks and a Keurig coffee maker.
Those are so fancy.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Very popular.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Good.
So tickets are $20, and people can purchase them at Profinium Financial, Prudential Advantage Realty, Einhaus, Madison, Carver, and Haberman office. And for more information, people can find us on Facebook or at OwatonnaBusinessWomen.org.
Good. I was wondering if you could give us an idea of some of the, do you have any, this is an odd question and forgive me, but I'm so interested to find out, you've given these scholarships over the years. I'm wondering if you have a success story from some of the women that you can think of who you've given the scholarship to, who's gone on to do great things.
Oh yeah, we were just recently sharing, we had an applicant a couple of years ago that she received the funds to go back to school and secured a certification in an area of specific training, and now she's actually advancing in her career, and she's a provider for her 3 children. So really a true success and more confident, educated woman, and then we in turn empower our families and our children.
Yeah, and teach them how to do that same thing.
Yes.
Good. Well, and again, it's this Friday at the Owatonna Country Club. What time do you think start?
A social hour and silent auction starts at 6:15. The program starts at 7:30 at the Owatonna Country Club.
Good. We really encourage you to go on and go over and join them on Friday, and really helping organizations is helping women in the community. It's a good thing.
It's a great thing.
Thank you so much for your time, Teresa.
Thanks, Shelley.
Okay, we'll be right back. We're going to take a look at the Owatonna Figure Skating Club. Stay with us.
Hi, this is Dave Efforts with TPS Insurance, and we are proud supporters of the Owatonna Today Show.
I needed more than just another dead-end job. I wanted a career, so I expressed myself.
With the kids off to college, I decided it was time for me to go back to work and express myself.
Express got me in touch with some really great companies. Now I'm on my way to a great career.
Express Employment Professionals is in contact with thousands of companies in need of quality employees. Come in now and get the job you deserve.
Express yourself today.
When you or a loved one needs specialized care, where can you go for help? Park Place Senior Living and Coda Living Community provide a home with personalized services. Park Place Senior Living offers apartment homes with housekeeping or nursing services that meet your unique needs, including extended assisted living in the former Cedarview Care Center. Coda Living Community provides rehabilitation and short-term or long-term care in Owatonna's newest healthcare facility. A hallmark of the Benedictine health system, both locations are committed to providing quality care where health, independence, and choice come to life. For more information, please contact me at 507-446-4946.
Hi, I'm Doug Johnson with the Owatonna Business Incubator. We're here to help small businesses start and to grow. We're a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
It's Leanne on the go for the Owatonna Today Show, and I am here at the Four Seasons building because we have a big skating event that's coming up. And I have three wonderful ladies with us today. I have Val Wellnitz. Hi, Val.
Hello.
We also have Sarah Carlson.
Hi.
And Molly Wenzel.
Hi.
So, Val, we're going to start with you. This is for the Owatonna Figure Skating Club, correct?
Correct.
All right. Tell us, give us some history behind the Owatonna Skating Club, please.
Well, basically, I believe the club started in like 1977. Been around for like 35 years or so.
Okay.
And it's just a fun local way for skaters to learn how to skate. We're part of the U.S. figure skating program for basic skills.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a great way for kids, young and old, to come and learn the basic skills of figure skating, and then as they advance, to actually participate in the moves and freestyle. So we call them basic skill groups, and then we have the moves and freestyle groups where they're learning, the jumps and the spins and some of the cool magical stuff that you see on TV.
Right.
These girls are learning how to do all the fundamental things that the sport of figure skating has. So the club is just basically a way for everybody to come and practice their skating skills and participate and make friends and that kind of thing.
Okay, I would imagine it's a very big social thing for the participants.
I think
in
it
the
probably
figure
can
skating
be,
club.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know, one of these girls might be able to answer that a little better.
That's true.
I'm just a parent, but
you're just a parent. And how long have your children been in the figure
my daughter
skating club?
Annabelle has this is her third year skating with the club. The third show that she'll do. So I just think as a parent, teaching your kids to skate by bringing them to skating lessons, it's just a wonderful gift to give to your children, because as an adult I've found that myself or friends that if you don't learn to skate when you're a kid, it becomes a lot harder.
That's for sure.
when you become an adult. So even just to come out here and learn the basics of how to stop and how to turn around, skate backwards, it's just so much fun to see people learning the basic skills.
Great. And what do you think your daughter has gotten out of being a part of the figure skating club?
Oh, so much. There's so many life skills that she's learned. She's started she did a couple competitions this year, which just amazes me to watch these girls in competitions, to go out there kind of all by yourself in front of people and do your program. A lot of these girls do testing in front of judges to go through your moves that you've been working on.
Okay.
And there's so much to learn from that. You have to learn to win, you have to learn to lose, be gracious to people you're competing with, just a lot of things that will stick with you. So.
Okay, terrific. Well, now you have your yearly Stars on Ice, or what do you call this? Is this an exhibition?
This is our annual ice show, I think is what we're calling it. Yeah.
Okay.
Annual ice show, and it's basically a fun end of the year thing for the girls. And this year, you can probably hear the music in the background. It's a Disney show.
Okay.
And we're going to have so much fun with this. We're going to have Disney characters out in the lobby greeting the audience when they come in.
Oh, you are? Sweet.
Yeah. All the songs are from Disney. We have Aladdin, Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, I don't know, pick it, Pooh, Pocahontas. Yeah, there's just a big variety. The Disney fairies, the princesses, so something for everybody. There's even, I don't want to give too much away, but there's a Star Wars song as the closing song, because apparently Star Wars is Disney now, so.
That's right.
So there's something for the boys in the family too.
As well.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So tell us when the ice show will be held.
We're having two shows this year. One is this coming Friday. Is it
7th.
The March 7th. I have to look at the March 7th at 7 p.m. And then our second show is Saturday at 2 p.m. Saturday, March 8th at 2 p.m.
Okay.
And they're both here at the Four Seasons in Owatonna.
Four Seasons.
Yep.
And there is admission to get in the show,
Yes.
is that correct?
Yep. Admission is $7 at the door, or if you can buy tickets in advance from one of the Figure Skating Club members, they're $5.
Okay.
And we have information on our website on contacts for buying tickets.
Okay. All right. All right, so now we'll go to Sarah. And Sarah, you have been skating with the Owatonna Figure Skating Club for quite some time. Tell us about that.
Yes, I've been skating with the Figure Skating Club for 9 years.
9 years, okay.
A little bit over 9 years. This will be my 8th show. I started in like basic 4 or 5, and I've worked my way up, and I've learned a lot of stuff in figure skating. You know, like Val said earlier, I've learned how to win, I've learned how to lose.
Yes.
That one was a pretty hard lesson, actually. But figure skating is a big thing for me. I'm here a lot. You can ask any of the people that work here. I'm kind of just a familiar face. They kind of just hang out here. This place and figure skating and the rink mean a lot to me.
All right. So what attracted you to figure skating 9 years ago?
Well, when I was little, my dad took me out to go skating on the river down at Morehouse.
Okay.
And I actually started on hockey skates, but I did a good job. I really liked it. And a friend of mine, when we were in, I think, 2nd or 3rd grade, goes, let's go to the Four Seasons and skate. So I came up here with a pair of figure skates, and I did a decent job, and I was okay at it. And then I had a pretty close friend in 4th grade who did figure skate with the club, and she said, well, come with me to skate with a buddy night. So I came, and I kind of, it took me a while, but I kind of begged my parents and pleaded them into it, and I've just kind of always been here. Yeah.
And what have you gotten out of the sport of figure skating?
I've gotten a lot. I've learned how to work with people, with the show especially, how to work with big groups of people, how to, communicate with people. I've also learned how hard work and dedication can get you a long ways.
Okay. Good lessons.
Good lessons. A lot of the stuff in figure skating did not come easy for me. It took me almost 2 years to get my spins, to get just a normal spin.
Okay.
And now I'm one of the best spinners. I'm very good at it. But
congratulations.
It's just a very ongoing learning lesson, and it's good for you.
And now, is this your last show?
This is going to be my last show with the club.
With the club.
I am graduating this year. I'm a senior.
Okay.
So I will come back and watch. Of course, I'm going to come back and support this program that's brought me up, and to what I've been. I'll definitely be back.
Okay, well, great. It was great talking with you, Sarah. And now we have actually kind of an alumni and now a coach, as I understand it, Molly Wellnitz. So Molly, tell us about your experience with the Owatonna Figure Skating Club.
I started skating with the club when I was 15. I had skated prior to that, but I never really took formal lessons.
Okay.
And then a couple of years after I started skating, I started becoming a junior coach. And then eventually it just kind of turned into subbing, and now I just coach basic skills and around the metro area a little bit too.
Oh, okay, all right. So where do you currently live?
I currently live in Woodbury.
In Woodbury, okay. So you come down here then to...
Yeah, I'm from Owatonna originally, but I moved up there for school.
For school, okay, all right. So what brought you back to coach?
I never really left. I just kind of skate still with the club, and then thought I'd just coach since I'm here too. Might as well
do
best
that.
of both worlds.
Okay. So I understand that you are going to also be in the ice show yourself.
Yes,
Tell us
I am.
about that.
I'm taking part in the higher moves and free number with the other girls, and I'm also doing the coaches number.
Okay.
And then I found out last week that they had a solo spot opening, so I'm doing that now too.
So you're doing that now too. Well, terrific. Well, ladies, we are really looking forward to the figure skating ice show coming up. And Val, once again, give us the particulars, when and where and what time.
Okay, again, Friday night at 7 p.m. here at the Four Seasons, and Saturday, March 8th at 2 p.m. at the Four Seasons. Tickets are $7 at the door, $5 if you buy in advance.
Okay, and I've had the privilege to film the ice skating show for a number of years, and I can tell you that it is a wonderful show. So by all means, come out, and you're really going to see some pretty amazing ice skating here at the Four Seasons. Figure skating, I should say. So ladies, thank you so much for being on the Owatonna Today Show, and best of luck with your Stars on Ice ice skating show.
Thank you.
Hi, Warren Abraham, Abraham Consulting Technologies, your one-stop technology shop. We support the Owatonna Today Show.
Owatonna Public Utilities, real people, real reliable, real progress. Making life a little easier day after day, taking pride in our community, listening to what you say, a voice you can talk to. We're growing with you in mind in everything we do. Owatonna Public Utilities.
Hello, I'm Sean McNulty.
And I'm Deb Gillard with Brookdale Senior Living, Sterling House, and Clarebridge of Owatonna.
And we are a proud sponsor of the Owatonna Today Show.
And we're back with the Owatonna Today Show. Thank you so much for joining us today. I do want to remind you, coming up this Sunday, it's daylight savings time, so get ready. Get your itchy fingers ready to make sure you change the time on your clocks. Is it before? Spring forward. Spring forward. So there you go. Make sure you get that taken care of because we don't want you to miss work on Monday because that would be terrible. Steele County Humane Society Pancakes for Pets silent auction is this Thursday. It's from 4:30 to 7 at the Owatonna Eagle Clubs. Tickets are $5 in advance or $6 at the door. Children 5 and under get to eat free. They'd love for you to join them. They're also going to have at that time the opportunity for you to see who the winner of their pet photo contest is. That's this Thursday at 4:30, March 7th from 4:30 to 7 at the Owatonna Eagle Club. They'd love for you to join them. The Steele County Historical Society is pleased to welcome back author B. Wayne Quist for a presentation on Thursday, March 7th at the Wenger Room in the History Center. The title of his presentation is A Church That Jesse Built, the story of the Millersburg Swedes and the 1876 Northfield Bank robbery. They'd love for you to join them. You can get more information at the Steele County Historical Society at 451-1420 if you'd like. Also, the Steele County Historical Society has their children's programming this Thursday at 10:15 at 6:30 at the History Center. The History Detectives is for preschool children. They will meet at 10:15 at the exhibit hall of this History Center. The topic will be games of the 40s during the war years, such as Candyland and Silly Putty were invented in the 40s. Many of the games are favorites today, and they have their roots in the time period to be a great opportunity for those children to find out and discover those discoveries. Also, the Time Travelers, this is kids K through 12, will meet at 6:30 in the exhibit hall and will continue learning about life and home during World War II with an emphasis on games that evening as well. So make sure you get involved in that. Again, if you want more information, 451-1420 is the number for the Steele County Historical Society. And the Kayak Lady. March is Women's History Month, and the American Association of University Women, Steele County Home Economics Association, Owatonna Business Women, and Delta Kappa Gamma present the Kayak Lady. Mary Schidler, this Thursday, March 7th. There's a modest admission of $5, and she has worn many hats, and she's going to talk about her adventures and her ambitious 14-year project to kayak all 1,007 lakes of Itasca County. So that is this Thursday, March 7th at 7 p.m. at the Owatonna Arts Center. They'd love for you to be there. A $5 fee will be charged at the door, and the proceeds will be benefiting the Owatonna Arts Center. At the Art Center, you can also check out Kevin Kling and Zeitgeist for the Birds. It's Friday, March 8th. It's a program, and it's a newly written chamber suite by Victor Zupank, based on a series of poems by Kevin Kling. Audiences throughout Minnesota have enjoyed Kling's poems. They spelled it wrong. Shh, don't tell. And its tickets are available at the Arts Center or at the door for $20. It's a great opportunity to hear brand new music about what's going on in the Minnesota area. We want to thank you so much for joining us, and do remind you that if you would like to, you can always send us information at owatonnatoday@charter.net. Let us know if you would like what you would like to see right here on the program. That way we can share the information that you've got going on in your life. Also, you can call Leanne Alt at 390-5751. We do have a great show coming up for you on Wednesday. We're going to be speaking with Tanya Paley and Police Chief Keith Hiller for the Safe and Drug-Free Coalition. Also, if you didn't get a chance to get out to the Hometown Sampler, or if you did and would like to see a review of that, we're going to be checking that out all coming up on Wednesday. So we'll see you then.